Okay, so this is try number 2. I've done a couple of upgrades on my helmet. I've moved my microphone a little bit, and I've also installed it's kind of a chin guard piece on my helmet, which is kind of nice for getting gusts in there. The helmet came with it, so that should dampen some of the wind noise on hearing my psychobabble. But that's not what's important here. That's a little closer to the pace which I like to go on through there. Make sure and look at your phone, lady. I just realized I didn't bring my water for the gym. So I'm thinking that we're going to have some wind noise. So for comparison, what I want to do is I'm going to turn my damper off on my helmet for airflow. See, I'm messing with it. There it is. So we'll see if that helps us out any. Oh crap, I'm going 66. See if that helps. I was gonna actually take my Bandit today. However, even though it's on the tender, the battery just wanted to crank the bike slowly, and I opted for an affordable battery last time, and I replaced it about this time last year. I was actually, unfortunately, thinking about trading it. I've since changed my mind. So I think since it's failing, and it kind of cranked slow last time anyway that I rode it, which is disappointing. I think I'm just going to get a Uoza battery like I had in it. That battery that was in it lasted 8 seasons. Of course, I kept it on the tender, so I saw the farmers spraying in this area yesterday and the day before, I do believe, when the wind was a little lower. The wind's catching up today, and will probably be a lot more tomorrow is what the forecast said, and so I'm glad I got my spraying out of the way. So that's probably a lot of air noise, wind noise, but again, this is just what it's going to be, because I'm not putting a big old fluffy thing on my mic. It's just going to have to sound like crap. The only reason why I'm doing this 2 days in a row is just to test my modifications. Also, on my helmet, I took the factory ear hole dampening pieces out of it, which kind of had a speaker-shaped blank, if you will, because this is an adventure helmet. This is a, let's see, what is this called? This is a Shoei Hornet. Anyway, I took that out. I took the blank piece off of it. I had to cut it off. And I put some pieces of the scratchy part of the Velcro in a couple places on the inside of the helmet. And for me, it's dampened quite a little bit of the wind noise on the outside in and around my ears. So that's a plus. I have no contact at all with my ear and the speakers, which really makes it nice. I was having some before. So just like that, you know, the wind noise should be relatively down for my mic, but maybe it's a little less anyway. Oh, I'm going a little fast. Maybe it's because I'm excited. I don't know. So I was in fourth just now. Here's third. You always got to do a little baby wheelie over the railroad tracks. So on the other 470 stroker that I built, the white one, that's Nathaniel's bike, I successfully replaced the counter shaft seal and the spacer and the O-ring that go on there the other night. And then last night I did a oil fill check because I spilled some oil out of the counter shaft opening there, not because it was overfilled, because I was an idiot and started it up to try to pump some of the oil out of the basin or out of the sump. That spacer just kind of backed its way out. So, and I should have known better because I didn't have the retainer or any of the stuff on there. I was just trying to do something. So, but it ended up taking about 6 or 8 ounces of oil. But it's all is right with it, and I just need to put the chain, the engine case protector and the sprocket cover back on tonight, and I think tomorrow I'm going to do a test ride on it. And what I'm hoping to do is quite an aggressive ride and just put several miles on it so that I can evaluate the efficacy of that procedure. But there was oil on the underside of the sprocket and in and around the cover that goes over the seal that retains the seal. So I'm hopeful that the two pieces, they fit together much more securely than the one that was in there. You know, I was kind of disappointed that the kit didn't come with it. Some of the previous full engine rebuild setups that I've bought came with those. So a little bit of a disappointment, but watch out, birdie. Kind of a crappy wheelie for the kids, but oh well. She got a little sideways, which some would argue is the best ways. Probably not the best place to set and wait for your buddies in the middle of an intersection there on a road, but maybe I just caught them in transition there. What else did I do today other than spray? Well, that's pretty much it. I'm really happy though with that sprayer. The setup that I ended up getting was the pump. It was such a boss. So either that pump was going out for a long time, or I just had a weak pump that was in place. The one that I got isn't weak. When I was talking about my sprayer, it's my weed sprayer, that I pull behind. Well, it's on a 3-point behind my tractor. Okay, do we got a dead light? It doesn't see me. I'm just gonna go after this car. When it doesn't see you, you just gotta go. And this thing really has the balls now. All right, just like that. That's a wrap on this ride. So let's see if I can get this thing shut off a little bit better than I did last time. Hey, thanks for watching.
Recording.
Okay, so I got my workout done. Kind of disappointed. I kind of fooled around with this a little more than I wanted to, and I missed my cardio session just because have times I like to get things done in. So I'm just going to have to do that tomorrow. So I tried to download my video from earlier, and I'm still figuring it out, but I think that my phone was trying to bounce around. I don't know what they're doing over there. Anyway, it wouldn't download the video, so I'm gonna have to wait till later on. I think it's because it was seeing other Wi-Fi networks and it just doesn't know how to handle that. Fair enough. Let's see. So I gotta deal with that. But I did get a little snippet of the audio. I think that this chin piece has improved the wind noise, so I'm pretty happy. It's not gonna be best, but I'm not trying to be pro grade or anything. I'm just trying to be good enough to kind of make something usable. Can't wait to get back to the track. That sort of window into the track is going to be all I'm going to see until I go. But I like to lean, and you always got to knock off the rust. Every year. But I've done it enough to know what a comfortable limit to ride in, and I'm not trying to be crazy fast or anything. To put the dirt set on and play around in the river area down there. That's going to be a project. Because I think those wheels have been painted. They're blue. But if they're powder coated, I'm just going to leave them how they are. I'm not trying to impress anybody. One of the good things about it from my perspective with this dual sport helmet is that the louvers, I say it's a dual sport, it's an adventure helmet. It's got these louvers in the bill up here. You can't see it from your perspective, but it doesn't grab you and when you get into the wind as badly as like a motocross helmet, which does kind of vent a little bit. But what I like is when I'm going down the road and the sun is creeping down and getting to be in my line of sight, I can just kind of dip it down a little bit. And it kind of works like the bill on my baseball cap or your visor on your car on the windshield. Yeah, I'm going to bite the bullet on the Bandit and just get a Uoza battery. They cost more. And that's just kind of stupid. I should have just got a good one when I needed to replace one last year. I went cheap. And even with the tender on it, it went to crap. But I knew what I was buying when I bought it. I did buy one from Walmart once, and it didn't last a month. It didn't even last a month. Or it was just past a month, and they said, well, that's past the warranty. You're screwed, kid. What a bummer. I always wave. Unless I'm in traffic or something. That's just not a good idea. Pretty much looking into the sun. sun. There's the winery. There's a vineyard out there, some people camping. The big pile of dirt that I moved with the tractor the other day. Yeah, I'm feeling that wind. It's picking up and it's supposed to get worse tomorrow. Yeah, wheelies suck, but I'm not trying to get in any tickets. Some sand in their road. I caught that yesterday. I saw it. Got the 470 stroker going 65. You see, 65 on the button. Oh, that wind is getting a little cool. See, I wore my warmer gloves tonight, and that was a good idea. Alright, I think that's probably going to do it for this session. I might not even use this, but who knows, it might go on there. Remember, this is just for fun, and if you stuck around and watched this, thanks for riding along with me. We'll see you next time.